to get in their heads than the major keys because it's just not familiar. It's not quite as familiar as the major keys. So it takes some extra practice for most people, you know, to get that minor sound in the head. And then I thought afterwards, once we work on A minor and learn that really well, we could learn some little polkas that are in the key of A minor called the Bally-Desmond polkas. Have I ever talked about those tunes, the Bally-Desmond polkas? No? Oh, God. Okay. All right. So, first of all, I'll start off by playing them for you, the Bally-Desmonds. It's Bally-Desmond number 1 and number 2. And then we'll get into it. But you'll see they're really easy little tunes, and they're short, and they're very popular. Everybody plays these tunes. Everybody. I've played them in like 6 different countries. So let me show you how they go. And then that's them. Aren't they nice? Great little tunes. Thank you very much. And it's not hard. They're not hard at all. It's a lot of repetition. So I think it's kind of perfect. And also, they're not hard to play fast. For a lot of people, they're kind of the start of playing fast tunes is the Bally-Desmonds, or any polkas really, because they're quarter note based. Anyway, so let's think about A minor. First of all, let's practice our regular G, because the shape for the regular G scale is almost the same as A minor. Almost the same. It's just got the F sharp there. So let's try our regular G just to get the bow moving and the strings shaking and all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put my tuner on here and let's do it. Oh, I got my fiddle back from Heinel. It is working so good. I was sitting here this afternoon. I was just playing for about 20 minutes, just playing. It was actually kind of like I heard there was a country song going somewhere today earlier, and I was playing that "Swingin' Doors" by Merle Haggard. I don't know if you guys are familiar. No, it's a great old song. Anyway, here we go. Okay, G major, not too fast. 1, 2, 3, go. that there, the feeling there, guys? Is it okay? Let's do the arpeggio. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's do another one of those because mine was not perfect. Ready, go. That's better. How are we doing? Everybody feeling good? That's good. Let's up the speed. Do it all again. One more time. Like this. Whoops, that was flat. Okay? I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, go. I did really good. How did you guys do? Oh no! Let's do it one more time for Heather. And let's make sure your A is in tune there. The first finger on the G string. Let's make sure that that's in tune before you start. So here's the G, the A on the G string. Okay. Make sure that's in there. Is that good? Okay, let's give it another go. The G scale. 1, 2, 3, go. Better? Yeah, that's it. That was good. Did that go better? Good. Okay. So that's G. That's locked in there. That's doing pretty good. Now, like I said, we're using a lot of the same positions in for A minor as G. So first of all, I'm going to play it for you. A minor scale and arpeggio. I'm just going to straight up play it so you can hear what the sound of it is like. Feel free to play along if you want, but you can also just listen. Okay. Okay, that's the A minor scale. Here's the arpeggio. See, now you hear that sound. That's the minor sound. Now, I'm going to play an A major scale right away so that you can hear the difference between the two scales. here's the minor. Now you hear the difference between those two scales, eh? The kind of what everybody always says is that the major scale sounds happy and that the minor scale sounds sad. That's the kind of the usual thing that people say. Now I have noticed, because I've lived in Toronto for 20 years, is that people from different countries don't necessarily have the same connotation with that whole sad thing. So I have taught people that have blinked at me and said, "What's so sad about it?" When I play the minor scale. And I can totally understand, because it's just what you're used to. See what I mean? The minor scale hasn't been used for near as long as the major scale. So our ear just isn't as used to it. It takes extra listening. Okay? Now let me go over the positions for your fingers. So just like the A major scale, we on the G string here, we start on the G1, okay? Because that's the A, that's the low A. So on the G string, your finger positioning looks like this, just regular old first position on the G string. So A, B, and C natural, okay? On the D string, we got D, regular D, E, regular first position, and then we got to play F natural. So we got to play the two close to the one. See that? And to play F natural instead of F sharp. And then the 3 goes all the way up where it usually goes. Should still feel familiar. On the A string, exactly the same position. Low 2, high 3, regular 3. See that? Now the E string is where it gets dicey. So on the E string, we got a regular 3. Thank God Almighty. Jeez, you need something to hold on to. We got a low 2, but we also have a low 1. See that? Because when you put your 1 down on the E string, normally, that's an F sharp. So to get F natural, you got to bring the 1 back and play it next to the nut there. See that? That's F natural. This is F sharp, but this is F natural. Okay? And that puts your G here and your A here. So basically you're looking at a space between each finger on the E string with the 1 pulled back. So I'll go over that again. Regular first position on the G, pull back the 2 on the D, pull back the 2 on the A, pull back the 2 on the E, but also pull back the 1. All the 3s are where they normally go. So you can reference and judge from there. Let's do it. I am just so dried out these days. I don't know what it is. Can't seem to hydrate. Okay, that's your low A. Let's do it. Ready? Go. Close 2, regular 3, close 2, regular 3, pull back the 1, down 2, and 3. Regular 3. Close 2. Regular 3. Close 2. Regular 3. Regular 2. And 1. All right, and that's A minor. Did everybody figure out those fingerings? Those spacings and positions. Okay, good. We'll do it again right away then. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. that time. Yeah? Don't worry, we'll do it one more time. Now, the arpeggio is really easy to work out because you already know the A arpeggio. So basically it's the A. Oh, there's Deborah. Oh, good. Bill's glitching out there. He looks like it's a glitch in the Matrix or something like that. Me and Sylvia and Jerome had the worst flu on the weekend. It was that norovirus or whatever. And first Sylvia got it on Thursday, and she was just it was Wednesday. She just suffered so bad. And she stayed home from school on Thursday and Friday. And then I got it next. And it was Thursday night, and I took Jerome for his taekwondo because he had his belt test, and he got the new belt, which was just great. It did really good. So we went out for Thai food afterwards, right next door. And I had a curry, like I usually have. And then later that night, I was saying to Jen, that curry's not sitting very well. Oh. And she was like, oh my God, I hope you don't have what Sylvia had. And I was like, no, I think it's just the curry. I think it'll be okay. And then I went to take the garbage cans to the curb, and I threw up all over the road. Oh my God. And I got out there and I kind of like, and I was going to run back in the house, and I thought, why? It's raining. I'm just going to do it here. So I just did. And then Jerome shortly after that. So me and him suffered like you wouldn't believe. On Friday, we spent the whole day laying on the couch together, and we watched The Matrix, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And I thought the boy would be all over it, but he was not. He thought it was boring. He said, okay, so living in an alternate digital reality, isn't that just Minecraft? I do that on the weekends with my friends. And I guess he has a point, I guess it's not really that revolutionary anymore. Anyway, we're all better now. It took 24 hours. I played a dance on Friday night. I was okay to do that. And so everybody's fine, but it was just horrible. Lena has COVID. Oh no. God. She okay? Yeah. It's just a pain in the arse now for most people. Anyway, hi Deborah. We're doing A minor. Okay, starts on the G1, and I'll just let you follow me for the positionings. We're going to do it one more time. And then we're going to do the arpeggio. And the arpeggio, like I said, is the same as A major, except that you don't have to stretch that 3. That's basically don't stretch the 3, just a regular 3. And on the A string, it's a low 2. Okay? Anyway, let's give it a go. Scale first. Here's your A. Okay. A 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, arpeggio. Okay, how'd we do? Did it work out okay? That's great. And the arpeggio worked out okay? Let's try the arpeggio once more in case anybody had trouble figuring it out on the go. So 1, 3, 1, open, 2, open. and then 3 at the top. So G1, ready, go. 3, D1, A, A2, E, E3, E again, A2, A, D1, G3, and the G1. Okay, so that's A minor scale and arpeggio. And does anybody have any questions about that at all? About how that works? No? Yep.
The E1 I keep missing, and that's the I'm hearing that that's the special note. That's the one that sounds off.
Yeah.
So I keep missing. I guess it's just a matter of practice.
Well, which way though? Whenever you're missing a note, try to see which way. Is it too low or too high?
It's too high.
Too high, very common, very common. So for some people and their fiddles, your first finger has to be kind of right in front of the nut to get that in tune. With other fiddles, there's a little space. I'll show you where I am on my fiddle. That's a in tune F natural, and you see how much space is there, eh? Tiny little bit. So I know some fiddles where it's got to be down here. Okay, so you got to kind of try on your own. But this is what it should sound like. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Does it sound right? Okay, so that's where it is. So there is a little space between the nut and your finger there for your F natural. Okay, so try to remember that. That was a very good point, though. That's a hard one, and it deserves drop downs because it's a hard note to get in tune. Any other questions about A minor? Anything at all? No? Okay, cool. So now, let's see about this new tune. Valley Desmond, number 1 and number 2. We'll start with number 1.
I have one question.
Yes.
Like which one of the minors are you doing? The natural minor?
Natural minor. That's a great question there, Bill, because there are actually 3 kinds of minor scales. There's melodic minor, harmonic minor, and natural minor. Now, the most common is the natural minor. That's what we just played. And the difference between a natural minor scale and a major scale is that the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th notes of the major scale are lowered by a semitone. Okay? That's what makes the difference between the major and minor for a natural minor. Now, let me just play you, just to confuse you even more, let me just play you the 3 different kinds of minor scale that there are. So there's melodic minor, where the 3rd note is lowered. On the way up, that's all. On the way down, the 6th and 7th note is also lowered. Let me show you what it sounds like. That's a melodic minor. So major on the way up, not the 3rd, but the 6th and 7th are major on the way up, and then minor on the way down. And you do run into it. You do run into melodies that do that all the time. Now, here's the harmonic minor scale. I call it the desert scale. Oh, sorry. I'll do that again. that? So that's kind of what people think of as desert music or whatever. That's the harmonic minor scale, okay? And then we got the natural minor that we just did. Now, so Bill made a great point. It's always good to know which one you're doing, and that's partly why people are weaker at minor scales than major scales usually. Is because as soon as you hear that minor third, you'll wonder which one it's going to be, right? So let's do the natural minor scale one more time. Now that we've kind of fleshed it out a little bit and we know why it is the way it is, and let's see if we can get that in tune. We'll do the arpeggio too. A 1, 2, 3, slow. Arpeggio. Okay, everybody back to abnormal there now? That's great. Now let's see about these polkas. Belly Desmond. Polka number 1 and polka number 2. And I think I should, my intermediate Monday class learned them a while back. Is this it? Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to scan this. Or send this. Heather, Ina, Julie, Bill, Astrid, and Stephen when he gets back from India. Okay, now I just forwarded the 2 pieces of music there, so you should have them in your email in a second. But for now, I'll just put them up on my screen here. Here we go. Belly Desmond, that's the second one. Yeah, here's the first one. Now this is a good one because it's got fingerings written in. Who still needs fingerings for the most part? Heather? Okay, cool. So I'll send you that too because it can be good if you're still on the fingerings. Okay, so Heather. Okay. Polkas with fingerings. Okay, just sent you those, Heather. Now, here it is. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can look at it. And I'm going to play it not that fast while you're looking at it. Okay. Does everybody see that okay? Clear? Great. Now, I'm going to play it, medium tempo while you're looking at it and see if we can figure it out. idea there? It's not hard. So it's really, really easy, but it's a lot of fun, eh? Now you might notice that the key signature here has an F sharp. Notice that? And when we practiced the A minor scale, there was no F sharp. It was an F natural. And Heather had trouble with that one, getting in the right space. So you'll be happy to know, Heather, that this one is a regular E1. Just a regular old E1, okay? And the D2 is a regular D2. Because, like all Irish music, it's never totally 100% in the key it's supposed to be in. There's always one note that they've moved, changed, whatever. And in this case, it's the F sharp. That's a mode, very common mode for Irish music. Okay? So now, let's take a look at this first phrase. It's a scale up, but it skips a couple of notes. So it's a scale up that skips right from D1 to open A, 2 of them, and then up the scale we go to the E. See that? That's how that works. Okay? And then we got this here. And then we do it again. But then we keep going. And then we arpeggiate down. That's how that works. So let's try just the first 2 bars. See if we can get those. So it's going to be D1 and then 2 open A's. And then up the scale we go. And the E is a long note at the end. So D1 and then 2 open A's. Ready, go. Okay, let's do that again. Same thing. Ready, go. Okay, one more time. Ready, go. Okay, looking good. Then we go down to the G, the D3. 3, 2, 3, A, 3, 1, 1. Kind of goes around the G there. Okay, let's try that. So 3, 2, 3, A, 3. Ready, go. There's 2 1s there. So 3, 2, 3, A, 3, 1, 1, D. Let's try that again. Same place. Ready, go. Do it again. Ready, go. I find this lick to be a tricky one, so let's give it one more try. Ready, go. Okay, now the next part, like I said, is exactly the same as the first phrase, except with an added note, and then we do this ending. So let's see if we can get this ending. A G, and a D, and a D, and a B, and an A. Let's start at the high G. So this is the last 2 bars of the second line. Okay, E2. Ready, go. 2, open, A3, A1, A. Let's do that again. E2 and then open E. Ready, go. One more time, same thing. Ready, go. Okay, so now we really should be able to get from one end of this A part to the other. How's everybody feeling? Is there anything that I missed or that you don't understand? Let's do it. From the top, D1 to the A. D1. 1. A. A. Again. Okay, now I'm just going to check in. How are we all feeling about that? Any bits or pieces bothering you? Stick the grinder to it then. Okay, and you guys know the ones with the dots are a little longer, right? Not totally, necessary, but good to do. Anyway, let's start her up from the top. Ready, go. One more time. How we doing, people? Getting through it? Oh, can't hear you, Elaine.
Okay. Are you single bowling everything?
Good question. No. So this, like any other 4/4 or 2/4 tune, you got to do the up-ups after the long notes. Okay. So after the long E, you're going to do an up-up on the G to the F there. Now you don't have to worry about the long notes at the end of the part because when you got two in a row there, they cancel each other out. So that's really the only slur. Yep, that's the only slur. Everything else is straight downy uppy. Okay? Very good, very good. Let's try a couple more times, shall we? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, looking good, looking good. Now the second part, it's really cool. I love this part. And you can see there's a lot of repetition. So we got A, G, A, B, A, G, E. And then we got G, F, G, A, G, E, E. Then the first one again. A, E, A, B, A, G, E. And then this ending that we already know. So we should be able to get this in about 3 to 5 seconds flat. Okay? So let's get this downy uppy thing. So there's 3 A's in there. It all goes around the A. Okay, let's try that. The first 2 bars of the third line. And we'll go slow. Ready, go. Let's do that again. Same thing. Exact same thing. Ready, go. One more time and then we'll add the pickup note that comes at the end, the F. Ready, 2, 3, go. And then we do the second phrase. Now the second phrase is the same idea, but starting on a G. So G, F, G, A, G. So the G is the central note of this bit. Let's give it a try. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, E, E. All on the E string. Ready, go. Let's do that again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. Okay. Everybody kind of getting the idea there? Now let's try that whole line, the third line of the tune. Let's try going right from one end to the other here. Starting with the E3. 1, 2, 3, go. Again. Did we get all the way through? That is just great. Very, very good. And any problems, any bits or pieces bothering you about the B part there? The high part? No? Okay. I got to go make sure Sylvie starts Irish dancing. And then we're going to take the grinder to it. We're going to do it a whole bunch of times. Okay? Just give me 1 second. I'm going to get a drink too. Sylvie? Gotta practice. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. right, she assures me she's going to practice. Okay, so now we're going to take the grinder to this B part and do it, say, 4 times.
Dan, can you hear me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm having a little problem muting myself, and I lost how to get myself on the video again. So
Hold on now.
I just thought you wouldn't want to hear me play.
Ask to start video.
Well, because that's just start video. So start video. Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. And how do I unmute?
So on your Zoom screen, there's a little microphone icon.
Okay, and I can't find it because I've got the screen with the music on it.
Right. Well, I can mute you.
Okay, all right.
I can mute you. You just have to unmute yourself when the time comes.
Okay.
Okay? Now, okay, so we're going to try the B part of Ballydesmond, and we're going to do it a few times. I'll mute you here.
Okay.
Astrid, there we go. Okay. 4 times of the B part. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, go. Again. Last time. All good? Everybody looks great. Doing great. Okay, so now we should really be able to start her up right from the top and go right through the whole damn thing. So let's do it. A, B, B. Starting at the top. Let's see what happens here. I have faith. Oh, cool. How you doing that, Astrid? You made some marks on the music. It's awesome. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go! a tiny bit. Take a little breather. How did we do? I'll take you off of screen share for a minute so I can see us. How did everybody do with the Bally Desmond? That's great. Any bits or pieces that are bothering you that you need help with or anything like that before we try it a bit faster? You asked for it. Let's do it.
I think my timing is off, so I might stop to just listen to
That's fine.
the correct timing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of that, and are you talking about the timing with the little dee dee da 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 that type of thing? Okay, yeah. You know what, Heather? You don't even have to do it like that, eh? It's kind of an option. Like, here's the way that I originally learned the tune. See that? No timing at all. Just straight up notes. And it's a good way to start. You know what I mean? And as you play it with me, you will start to feel that that little push here and there. And they are notated. So I'm sure you'll get it. But that's fine if you need to listen for the first time. That's fine. Anybody else having any bits or pieces like that? That was a really good question. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it, say 4 times. I'm going to get us faster as we go along. Share my screen. Oops, that's not the Bally Desmond. That's the Bally Desmond. Oh, wrong Bally Desmond. Oh, where did it go? Where? Oh, I see. So that's the number 2. I'll make it a bit bigger. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Looking good. Okay, anybody having any problems with the Bally Desmond polka? All good? Well, that's just great. Now, we won't learn the second one there tonight. I don't want to overload. We'll learn the second one next time. It's a little bit more complicated, eh? It's got a few more things going on. It's not so repetitive. So we'll learn that one next time. Now, in our last time here, why don't we work on some of our tunes that we were working on before, which is, for instance, Irishman's Heart to the Ladies. Let me get that out and have a whirl at that. Got played at the session on Tuesday, by the way, which was just great. Irishman's Heart. Okay, got that there. All right, yes. We were learning this. I'm working on this. So we'll get going on this right now. Okay. Does anybody need it or need me to share my screen? Everybody has it there. All good? Okay, great. So now we're going to play it. So just mess around with it for a second while I make sure Sylvia is actually indeed Irish dancing and that she has her bath, and then we're going to practice it. We're going to do some speed trials. Sylvia, did you do your dance practice? Can you run yourself a bath? Yeah, you got it back. I can do it if you want. Okay. So you got to get the tub.
What?
Oh, Sylvia.
Mom said I could play games after practice.
That's what you were doing.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Well, if you have your bath now, you only have a few minutes to, okay? You want a shower?
I want a bath.
All right. Okie dokie. Here we go. Irishman's Heart to the Ladies. Ah. It was funny, Joe McMaster said partway through there, he said he played a march and not many people knew it or whatever. And he said, do the Irish guys, do you play marches? He said. And I said, yeah, they play marches, they're just not near as good. Brian was like, hey! Beautiful moment, really. Okay, let's try this tune. So we're going to get it up in speed. That's our goal for tonight. So we're going to start here. Okay, we're going to do it like that twice at that speed. Then I'm going to up it. We'll see if anything goes wrong at this speed. Okay, maximum, we're doing a total of 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Irishman's Heart. Yeah, it's working? Excellent. Very, very good. That is great. Okay, cool. Now we had another jig, didn't we? Did we have like Cock of the North and John Allen's type of thing? Why don't we do those? We'll do them as a big string for the practicing. Oh, Morrison's. Oh, yeah. We'll hit that after. We'll do all the key of A stuff first. So we're going to do, let's see. Let's start with, we'll start with Cock of the North, then go to John Allen's, then Irishman's Heart. We'll do each tune 2 times. So Cock of the North, John Allen's, and then Irishman's Heart. I'm going to get out the music. Oh, that's a great tune.
Is it John Ryan's or John Allen?
John Allen's jig. We did do John Ryan, the polka.
Was there a third one, Dan?
We're going to do Irishman's Heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, where is this? Oh, it's not in Sandy's book. I thought it was. Must be on the screen. Okay, but that's fine. And then Cock of the North. It's in the first part of the book. Second here. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Cock of the North first, John Allen's jig second, and the Irishman's Heart to the ladies third. Let's give it a crack and see what happens. And we'll try it about there. Ooh, geez, I better check out that. Okay, Sylvia, your bath's ready. Come on up. Sylvia? Your bath is ready. Come on up. Okay, we just put some cold in it because it's a little hot. Okay, here we go. 2 times each for each tune. 1, 2, 3. like to keep playing that set. It's a good set. It's good practice in the same key. And so I'd like to keep practicing it until we get it a bit faster, okay? And then we got the new tune, the Bally Desmond. It's on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out and play along with it. And then next week we'll learn the Bally Desmond number 2, okay? But in the meantime, just take this one slow and practice also A minor, which is also on my YouTube channel. And you're going to practice that, okay? I've worked you hard enough tonight. I'm going to leave you, and we'll see you next Thursday, all right?
Dan?
Yes.
Do you mind sending me the, since I won't be here next Thursday, but do you mind sending me the second,
Bally Desmond?
Bally Desmond?
No problem at all. I think I already did, but I'll double check.
Okay, because then I'll just kind of work on it this week.
Yep, and there'll be a video there for you.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Have a great trip, eh? My God, I'm jealous.
Oh, I'll have lots of stories.
Yes, please. That's for sure. Look forward to it. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.